Please join me in welcoming our first speaker, Guy, CEO at Actifile.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we'll talk today about how to safeguard sensitive data everywhere, leveraging our data security platform for MSPs. So my name is Guy Bavly. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders at Actifile. I'm actually on a mission. We're on a mission to eliminate the weakest link in every MSP security stack. Why? Because no MSP can really protect sensitive data, which is the goal of every security framework, cannot really protect sensitive data with just more fences and locks. Actifile enables MSPs to effortlessly, really simply, gain visibility and protect your crown jewels, your customer crown jewels, the sensitive data. So how is this platform work? How is this dynamic data security platform for MSPs work? It provides you the ability to monitor and secure sensitive data on one centralized platform, managed cloud-based platform with four, I would say, qualities of benefits from left to right. First of all, you can create visibility, which is essential to anything you do with data, of course, and you can see and monetize the data risk. Actifile has a very unique approach with a very capable algorithm that can show you data risk in US dollars across all your file repositories. That is on endpoints, on file servers, and of course on cloud shares like Office 365 and Google Workspaces. It then, of course, ensures compliance with all the data privacy and standard regulation like CIS-8 and NIST 800 and CMMC, and of course HIPAA, etc., FTC. It offers you the ability to, which is crucial, to gain forensic evidence on the data. We're not talking about who broke in or what type of vulnerability do you have, but actual forensic data of what happened with your data, with your sensitive data, who took what where, in case, God forbid, there is a breach or a leakage. And eventually we have in our platform the ability to not just view the sensitive data, not just understand the potential risk and gain forensic evidence, but also minimize, reduce data breach risks, whatever they come from, whether it's a ransomware stealing data or inside their threats, with our very unique managed encryption, which of course puts you in safe harbor in any case. So the ability is to lock down the sensitive data, reduce data and compliance risk by over 90% reduction. How does it work? Step one is to discover and classify sensitive data. So through our multi-tenant Microsoft Azure-based management portal, you deploy Actifile across Windows, Mac, Windows Server, Linux Server, NAS, Terminal Server, Office 365 across all the components, and recently also Google Workspaces. And the system starts immediately discover and classify, aggregate files with sensitive data out of the box. You don't need to really define anything. It's out of the box. Second thing, you immediately start seeing the risk, the data risk, and quantify the data risk. So not just how many files, how many records, what type of files and so on, but do we have 1,000 files with $10,000 worth of risk, or maybe we have 20 files with $300,000 worth of risk. And the approach to minimize the risk to each and every one of them is different. So the quantification is very important. We enable you to monitor the flow of data. So who's using what applications, what users, and eventually with our dynamic automated encryption, encrypt when you choose to all identified data without changing the end user experience. So internal data risk reduced quickly. Everyone inside the organization, inside the virtual organization, doesn't have to be physically sitting in one place, can open those files, no password, no user, no latency. Just like that, wherever the file is, including offline. And if the file is stolen or misplaced outside the organization, of course, it stays encrypted and nobody can access it. Very quick way to reduce the risk without changing any business process or any end user experience. We do that with radical simplicity, rapid deployment, set and forget, built-in risk calculation, autonomous identification. We talked about dynamic encryption with zero impact on your environment and achieving compliance very quickly. Actifile is unlike any legacy data security solutions. You heard probably about DLP, traditional encryption, and so on. It reduces the risk by more than 90% within hours from deployment. It utilizes our transparent decryption, and those standards, those compliance standards, can be achieved within days instead of months. Few screenshots of how our system looks like. This is a screenshot of our specific tenant risk portal. You can see that they have a total risk of $4 million, which out of that 80% roughly in the green, and about 20% is still residual and waiting to be handled. You can see that very quickly you can understand the data risk by types of classifications, like SSNs, driving license, passports, EIN numbers, EPHI, and so on. You can understand risk by applications, and of course understand those, very interesting shadow application like WhatsApp Web, or if the organization is not based on Google Drive. People are pushing out files and using those applications, and all of that is, of course, under the radar and unnoticed. So Actifile provides you the visibility, and if those files that were exfiltrated were encrypted, you're good to go. Nothing happened. And we can even go to specific devices and any type of file repositories. We are enabling MSPs to enter the data security market, trusted by a lot of MSPs and cybersecurity partners. And we're looking forward to see you in our breakout room. We have a gift card ready for everyone that joins us. Thank you very much, Journal Program, for inviting us, and looking forward to see you in the breakout room.